Starting Monday, credit card companies will be playing by new rules, and that's good news. But what has happened before the deadline? Well, it has consumers fuming.
Consumers have had it with their credit cards.
I paid my bills on time. I've been penalized for no reason.
They don't care that I've been with them for 30 years and that I might have a history with them. That's the bottom line.
Kathleen Dillon and Reverend Roger Gensch are dealing with the unintended consequences of credit card reform. Facing tighter regulations, credit card issuers have been changing policies before the law goes into effect on Monday. Among the new credit card rules, interest rates can't be raised on existing balances or on accounts that are less than a year old, and above the minimum payments must be applied to highest rate balances first. Those changes will cost banks money, $11 billion each year, and lenders are looking for new sources of revenue.
Interest rates will be a little bit higher across the board. It'll be harder for people to get cards. Limits will be lower. And beyond that, card companies are looking at annual fees, a reduction in the promotional rates, maybe a reduction in rewards programs.
That's already happening. Roger found out his Citibank credit card was raising his interest rate for future purchases from 18.99% to 29.99%.
They said it was due to no fault of my own.
He was late with 2 payments in his 30-year history before he received the notice of his future increase.
So what was it like opening that letter from a lender you had worked with for 30 years, and they're telling you they're going to jack up your interest rate?
I think this is now, it is a faceless, compassionless, exploitive institution.
For its part, Citibank says, quote, price increases are necessary given the doubling of credit card losses and regulatory changes. Kathleen has had to opt out of 3 credit cards because of impending interest rate hikes.
It was scary for me because I work 2 jobs. I don't have a lot of money. And that left me with very little access to emergency fundage if needed.
But consumer experts say the Card Act does level the playing field.
There are some unequivocal wins for consumers in the new credit card legislation.
It's estimated consumers will save at least $10 billion a year because of the new law. But for Kathleen, this is one relationship that's already soured.
I'm just paying them down, and I won't use those companies again.
Bottom line, you really have to open your mail from your credit card company. That's the only way you'll find out about new gotcha fees or rate hikes. If you've gotten a notice of changes you don't like, you have the right to opt out, meaning you can keep your terms the same, but you won't be able to make new purchases on credit.